All right, y'all, what's good, man? This is your boy Brian Keith on day 12 of my 100-day, 100 video challenge. This is a real challenge to myself. I want to get this YouTube thing popping. I would like to eventually be a 100 around-the-clock creator. I've always been a creator since, probably since birth. But real life takes over. Like I said, I was a single dad at 18. And from that point on, from 1989 to now, I've been raising kids. Now I got a 33-year-old and my last child is now 9. So when I speak, I'm coming from real life experience. I'm not coming from a clinical, institutional book teaching, something that a college would teach you. This is just everyday life. As you hear when I speak, I'm stumbling, I'm tripping. I'm not as articulate as I would like to be because I was a kid who used to stutter, and I worked myself out of that. And so my mind is moving 1,000,000 miles a minute, faster than my mouth can keep up. And I'm trying to choose trying to make the right decisions to get this information out. So, but today is day 12. Today is day 12. And I was going to speak on one thing which had to do with signs that your girl is definitely cheating. But I'm going to save that. It's going to be a 2-parter, and that's going to be my assignment for the weekend. I'm going to do probably about 10 things. I have a list of 30. But I'm probably going to do 10, do 5 Saturday, 5 Sunday, or 5 on episode 13 and another 5 on episode 14. So give me something to look forward to. And you. But most importantly, what I've come today to talk about is basically life force. Is life force. I've been experiencing girls since about the age of 10. And right now, like I said, I'm 52 at the time of making this video. I'm 52. I've been sexually on some level involved since about the age of 10. I could say I officially, from what I can remember, I was officially not a virgin anymore by the age of 15. And since 15 until now, been sexually active. Definitely been sexually active. Being married, of course, as it's been rumored, you tend not to have sex as much, but I have sex regularly, weekly for sure, definitely. But it's not the. I mean, at the height of my running around, I probably had 4 different girls a week. On rotation, just coming and going, and. When I think back in the things that I was able to accomplish at this point in time in my life, I consider myself extremely lucky. Oh no, I'm not going to say lucky because it's the most high. It's the most high. I didn't have no male guidance. I was lucky enough to grow up with good guys, a group of good guys. And just as a side note, when I hear all of this, black men are deadbeat dads and all this, I don't know who you're talking about because I was a single dad. I know quite a few single dads. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know who you're talking about. To me, that's so the minority of the group that I don't know how this lie or this this story or this narrative has spun out of control like that. Because the guys that I know, the guys that I've seen, like I said, nobody's perfect. No situation is perfect. I mean, even the saints were the greatest sinners. But it's a reference point of good and even bad. It helps maintain balance, philosophically speaking. But like I said, I am where I am, and not to say I'm on some real solid ground or life is real perfect, but I can say that there is a hidden hand. Not even hidden. I don't even say hidden because it is a miracle that I'm still pushing along, and I'm pushing along or getting along healthy, fairly strong and vibrant, But I will say that what I do know is that I probably, most likely, chances are that I could have been, like I said before in my earlier video, one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? If I had the guidance. I didn't have no guidance. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't have no guidance. No guidance at all. You know, I'm lucky. I'm surprised I ain't dead, or many of time I could have driven off roads from drinking too much. You know what I'm saying? I survived enough. Not saying there's people definitely, there are guys out there who didn't make it, you know, but I made it, you know, and I still got a ways to go. So I'm saying all this to say that if I wasn't caught up so much in the girls, right, and trying to find love in all the wrong places, and like I said, fellas, you might have a game plan, but trust me when I tell you, the female that you're interacting with, and I don't care if she's your girlfriend, wife, one night stand, there are motives that she has, there are agendas she has for you that you know nothing about. So while you're moving in this direction, in one direction, she could be riding on you, on your back, riding with you in that direction, because that happens to be a way that she needs to go before she goes left on you. You know what I'm saying? But also too, the intermingling of spirits. You know, like I said, God, men are dogs, but women are cats, and cats are some sneaky motherfuckers. And I'm almost positive. I'm willing to bet, and I'm not a betting guy. I'm not a gambling guy, though I threw my Johnson on the table many a night. But trust me when I tell you that whatever you've done, she's probably done 10 times more than you have. And but you're just so busy scrambling around that you're not realizing what she's doing. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna go over the 10 signs of her cheating over the next couple of days. But what I do want to say, just to get to it, because time is going and I got to get on this iron horse, is that preserve your life force. Preserve your life force. You know, you are, you know, as they say, as above, so below. You embody the universe. You understand what I'm saying? And I was watching my man, what's his name? Trend something came across my feed that kind of wanted me to spin into this, was that you have to preserve your life force. You always hear about sperm retention, you know what I mean? Not masturbating and not having reckless sex. You know, if you're going to have intercourse, have it with a meaningful person, something that you connect on, not only a physical level, but on a spiritual level. Because trust and believe, the guys, especially as some would say, the Pookie and the Ray Rays, who are having sex with all kinds of women, all kinds of filthy women, that all those spirits are baggaged, are packed and baggaged, and it comes along with that person. You understand what I'm saying? So though you having relations with this one person, spiritually, you have all these other entities that are attached to it. You're attached to her. You know what I mean? And when you know what I mean? And when you are moving along in your life and you can't focus and your mind is cloudy and things just aren't falling right, your business deals are just falling apart, or you can't get up and put in that extra 5-10 minutes or 30 minutes of exercise, you can't get into your meditation, you can't get into your vision boards and your business plan, because one, you can't get off your mind, but two, you can't figure out why you can't get up off the couch and outside and take it in nature, and you just can't focus on you and your self-development. And a lot of times it has to do with as they say, the soul ties. And these souls that are tying themselves to you, they have no good intention. You know what I mean? You have to keep that soul tie so minimal, so low. And if you are going to partake in the act of intercourse, that you want to make sure you do it with a worthy person, that it means something, because trust and believe, that tie is coming with you. You understand what I'm saying? There was a time within the last several years, I hadn't had sex for a year. I haven't had no intercourse for a year. I got on my, because this, what I'm on has been at least 4 or 5, I'm going to say a 7-year journey. And I got to get up to go to work at 5 in the morning. I get up at 4:30, sit and meditate in the living room. You know, I watch what I ate, watch my diet. I brought my weight down, you know, and I still do that. I'm not even Muslim. I probably probably pray more than 5 times a day. Anytime I get a quiet moment, just to keep my head focused and keep my eye on the prize, as they say, that I'm focused on what it is that I'm trying to achieve. You know, even though, like I said, I'm married, have children, I have to understand, though I love my wife and I'm in love with my wife and I'm attracted to my wife, trust and believe, I have to be reminded, I have to remind myself of what I'm dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, you know, she is my wife, and I'm not saying, this is why I call it the green pill perspective, because though I'm highly favored and I'm definitely a cheerleader of the red pill, you know, I am a married guy, and red pill is Sigma male, or more of a solitary life, pump and dump kind of life. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know if I'm built for that. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, like I said, now I'm married, so I can't even claim that. But the fundamentals and the philosophies, oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I have 5 children with 4 mothers. And spiritually, after listening to Ram for a while, I'm realizing my interpretation of what I've been dealing with over the years is not that I've dealt with many women, but perhaps I was dealing with one entity, and this entity is a shapeshifter. You understand what I'm saying? I think we're dealing with shapeshifters. You understand? Just that as we change, they have to shift. The shapeshifter has to now redisguise themselves. Something that we could be potentially looking for, but the goal is all the same: is to suck and extract, as Black Ram call it, the succubus. You know what I mean? So even though, like I said, I'm married, but I understand. You know, I've come to an understanding of what it is that I'm dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? So, fellas, because this video's getting long and I gotta catch the iron horse, but fellas, listen to me when I tell you, protect your life force. Be very choosy. And I'm glad the men nowadays, the young cats coming up, they are becoming very choosy of who they dealing with. You know what I'm saying? They're more about their hustle and their money and their muscle. So, and the women are more like, let's go, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? But they're running in circles. You know what I mean? I think they're poisoned. You know, they're not only a distraction to us, but they're a distraction to themselves. You know what I mean? But I'm starting to see a changing tide. I'm starting to see the rhetoric change, you know, where women are, there's a smidgen of a vision of an oasis where they starting to maybe checking each other, becoming a little bit more accountable. Because as we all know, they never want to be accountable for anything, even when they caught red-handed. It's still your fault. Somehow, it's still your fault, instead of taking accountability and apologizing. You understand what I'm saying? So, gentlemen, please protect your life force, because trust and believe, soul ties are real. If you attach yourself to somebody who's attached themselves to hundreds of somebodies, you, sir, gentlemen, you will be carrying that. You will be delayed. You will be hindered. You will be put into a sinking hole. So trust and believe. Be very choosy who you're going to relate with and soul tie with, because that comes with you. That comes with you. You understand what I'm saying? Protect your life force. Try to get that energy off another way, like exercise and meditation, and use that to refocus that energy into something else, something productive, like development, like investment, you know, like just spiritual growth. You know, change that focus into something else, and plan who you relate with. And when you do relate with somebody, understand this could be a lifelong person that you're carrying along with you. So be proactive and be protected, okay? So that way you don't be reproducing. So I'm going to get up out of here. The next couple of days, I'm going to do the 10 signs your significant other could be cheating on you, and we're going to talk about it, you know, because all the relationships that I have, and I'm going to say all, well, I ain't going to say all of them. I'm not going to say all of them, because I was crazy growing up. I was reckless. But I will say, every relationship that I've been in, I ain't going to say all, but it would be the number would be large of women who've cheated. And I for sure wasn't perfect. But if you think that she won't do it, trust me, she'll do it. All right, protect yourself, gentlemen. Once again, be proactive, be productive, and most definitely be positive. I'll see you tomorrow on this 100-day challenge, and I wish you all the best. Peace.